For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign has been turned off. Be careful when opening the overhead compartments, as items inside may fall out. Please also check that you have all your personal belongings before leaving the aircraft. You may now switch on your personal electronic devices with cellular functions. If Tokyo is home, a very warm welcome home. 皆様、ただいま東京へ到着いたしました。安全のためシートベルト着用サインが消えるまでシートベルトを閉めて席におかけになったままでお待ちください。頭上の荷物入れをお分けになるときには中の手荷物がすべてることもございます。どうぞ十分ご注意ください。また飛行機をお降りの際にはお忘れ物のないようお確かめください。ただいまから携帯電話等のすべての個人用電子機器類をご利用いただけます。皆様どうぞお気をつけてお帰りください。
A Japanese pit stop be like. They have a special Yokohama strawberry cheesecake edition for Kit Kat, and also one made with Tokyo Shima lemon. So cool.
first trip of the year. We're back in Japan. We got off the plane in Narita, drove 2.5 hours, and now we're in Odawara.
My parents wanted to do a little side trip with us while they were in Hong Kong, so we asked where they wanted to go, and they were the ones who said Japan. But my mom really loves taking pictures of cherry blossoms in nature, so I thought we would do a road trip instead of just staying in Tokyo this time. Typically, the season to see cherry blossom in Japan is late March to April. I did some research and found that there are cherry blossoms in the winter that bloom in February. So we'll take you along with us.
Good night.
Good night. On a good day, you would also be able to see Mount Fuji, but unfortunately today it's rainy.
They even made the electric box here pink, probably to match the trees. But yeah, it's pretty cute.
We're going upstairs to the observatory, which has a cafe. There's a kiddie train that you can take through a tunnel of sakura, but it's also closed today. The track runs along the pavement. Sadly, the the sakura slide is closed. Bye. Oh, this is nice though. You see a pink.
What is it?
Keep the water moving.
extra noodle. Yeah, 呢個係沙甸，呢個係沙甸。
ever seen in my entire life. There we go. Get
One
everything
tongue.
you need.
I had a dream that my first
We found the one tree in the entire castle area that has fully bloomed. Now we're going to try to see if we can find an open area to shoot this castle in between some cherry blossom flowers.
Dad is a vibe.
Come on, let me hear you say, let's go undercover. I wanna be your lover. I don't want the games they play. It's not us, so we better stay. Is it real? Could this be a new beginning? My whole world falls apart because the thought of you.
want us to go first? Peaceful. Check the coffee roaster. See if it's
我唔
on
使
the
你
way.
啦，因為我諗住你除咗佢攞咗嗰兩本書出嚟，我擺落個 backpack 嘅。
You want to try the melon bread?
Sure.
好唔好食啊？
Here's Melanie.
先，擺好佢。
Here.
我時分啦。呢個好喎。
It's I'm gonna give you guys a quick little room tour. We are now in Ito, which is a onsen town in the Izu Peninsula. Check out this bathroom. This is my first time ever having this vintage eggshell blue and butter yellow shower situation. Then next door we have an individual toilet and then the sink. Moving on to the bedroom, we have the traditional Japanese style bedroom with the futons on the floor, and then a very cozy little living room nook, which you'll see in the morning has a view of the sea.
What's the angle? I'm not playing that game. It's the same business with a different name. Who's the target? Sorry, I'm not in the market. If I quit buying, you can't sell me anything. No thanks, I'll pass. I don't want any of that. I'll just take my chances. No thanks, not now. I made it this far somehow. I'll just take my chances. Collective pressure. It's about time for another lecture. You do it too. If you knew what's good.
You follow.
I'm sold. I'll come here.
啲人着粉紅色衫添喎，呢啲 make sure 你知道佢哋
在爬我的。
哦，即係其實頭先嗰啲。
Thank you.
Wow, so organized.
今日凍喎，因為風嚟。
We've driven 1 hour to Kawazu. We are here to see the winter cherry blossoms. I heard they peaked last week, so hopefully we'll be able to still catch some of the blooms.
We are now leaving the Kawazu River and heading over for some lunch.
It's okay that you're feeling blue, 'cause I'm here to stay. I know there's a way, 'cause if I'm being true, I must say that I know what you're going through. All the funny stuff that's going through your head now. I know it's hard to shake off, but trust me now that you will look back on it all with a smile now. Wondering why it took you so long. Life goes on, it goes down, then back up, and we'll never get used to it. It goes on, it goes down, but the sun is up. It's no
Okay.
Just like a couple of tons. To meet your need.
Good weather. Yeah.
This one is for your rooms on the key. Okay, so thank you for coming today.
Thank you.
My name is Ogura, and I will serve your dinner and tomorrow's breakfast.
Hello there, come on in to my room. We're staying currently in the hotel called Akazawa Geihenkan. This is the Sakura room. I'll bring you coming in. As you can see, a lot of Japanese inspired architecture. On the right here is a mini fridge and sink with a water kettle. Comes with free sparkling water and water to drink. Come on over here. On the right side, we have 2 twin beds, Japanese mattresses on tatami. And then continuing on to the washroom area, we have double sinks with a chair underneath so you can sit and do your business. On the right here, toilets with heated seats. On the left is the shower that also leads up to the onsen outside. I was told that the water is very salty, so you can kind of float as you relax in the hot water spring. And then behind us, come on over here, is the living room area. So as we got here, we got welcomed with a Japanese matcha green tea and some walnut dessert. And then over here is the favorite part, the balcony. You gotta open this door, and it faces a very thick green Japanese forest and the onsen again. So, see you inside. Peep tonight's OOTD for dinner. I got the blue striped yukata. Sam has the pink floral for women's yukata. I got these tabby socks with the air sandals, limited edition. Put these on real quick.
And I have the lady sandals, which are obviously too small for my
Yeah.
US 9 feet. So I gotta get the men's.
OOTD check.
It's in the hot glass shop. 等等。